We're in Jubei City, and I'm gonna go buy some tea. Now, Taiwan has lifted the mask mandate for outdoor activity, but I'm wearing one because it's cold. And it's funny because my doctor told me a long time ago that if I feel cold or if it's winter, it's better to wear a mask because then you're not breathing in super cold air, which is interesting because I lived in New England for almost 30 years. Well, actually, for over 30 years. And sometimes we would wrap a scarf, around our face. And of course, everybody knows about ski masks, but it does the same thing. But it's funny, most of my life I never did that. Now I come here, and at least the last several years with, the pandemic, I've been wearing a mask every single day. And now, I hate to say it, but I kind of prefer it. There we go. Walking across the street. Taiwan people really don't look at you too much if you're vlogging because live streaming and that sort of stuff is all very well tolerated here. People know all about it. They know what you're doing. Excuse me. So, anyway. This Burger King opened up, I guess, about 2 years ago. Burger King actually is pretty popular, but they're not as prolific as the other big burger chain. We also have Moss, M-O-S, which is from Japan. And here you see Subway. It's another U.S. brand. So I'm going to order 2 cups of tea, one for my wife and one for me. I'll be bringing them back to the car. I haven't been out for a couple of days. I've been just not feeling too good, and it's weird getting this exercise. It feels great, but when I get up here, the first thing I'm going to ask him is it okay if I video record, because I don't want to make him uncomfortable, but I just want to video record. Alright, let me close the stick up a little bit more here. Okay. Anyhow.我有录影可以吗？
可以啊，可以啊。
好好，谢谢。今天我要2杯。
好的。
第一个杯就是燕麦鲜奶茶。
燕麦鲜奶茶。
对对，去冰无糖。
好的。
第二杯是当然，对对对对，当然，对对对对 ，OK， 知道了，谢谢。
不会不会，你今天要袋子吗？
我有袋子。
好，这样125。
125 OK。等一下，看我零钱。
好的。
不够。
没关系，我找你。
没关系。
哎，谢谢。
谢谢你哈。
拜拜。找您75。
好，谢谢。太客气了。Okay, these people are always.
给家人看了。
对。
好。
YouTube 可以吗？
可以啊。
好。
YouTube。
Let me put this back in here. The thing about the 360s, you don't really have to aim it. You do kind of have to be careful. Okay, so now I got to get these other bags out. But I got to get out, actually my little, this is a bag that we sell that they have in Taiwan. It's pretty cool. This bag, it folds up inside of itself. And this bag is, let me see if I can show it, meant for a cup. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. So one of them was an oat. I got an oat, and 小姐，我说鲜奶茶是不是？
对。
Okay, 好。
要买鲜奶茶。
对，好，谢谢。I just want to make sure that I said that. See, they have two kinds of creamery. There's got like the chemical creamer, which we call 19, and then 鲜奶 means fresh milk or fresh cream, fresh milk. And so we always want the fresh milk. We don't want the chemical, creamer, the powder creamer. And I just wanted to make sure that I said that. I'm pretty sure that I did. So she said yes. So that's what that is. Let me turn a little bit this way. Get a little bit different perspective. There's actually a Taoist temple looking building across the street. It's not a Taoist temple, but it looks pretty cool. That's a restaurant, memory serves. The place next door that serves they're known for chicken wings, some other stuff. And across the street over here, that says in Chinese, 小北百货, which means 小北 means like small north. It's kind of like it's kind of like for Beijing, but 百货. 谢谢。刚刚好，谢谢你好。That word, it means 100 products, so it's kind of like an department store. That's what that means. That word 5 means 100, so 100 products. So now we're going to go back to the car. And that was a very painless transaction, and here it is. This is a layer. See, I love this. This is black tea, no sugar, or we say red tea in Chinese, but it's black tea, no sugar, and there is a layer of this thick cream on the top. The cream is salty and a little bit of sugar, and they call that nai gai. Now, nai means, that's the word I used before when I said shen nai. It just means milk or cream, right? So this is what they call nai, and then the fourth tone, gai, nai gai. And that's a really, really nice drink, because when you open the top, this is what they call the bei gai. The other word gai means top, like guides it. Okay, stop recording for some reason. All right, when you get this kind with the coffee cup lid on it, when you drink it, you get a lot of the cream flavor separate from the tea, which is kind of a nice way to start it. But then you end up shaking it. You can see it's kind of trying to mix a little bit. But then when you shake it up, it becomes like a milk tea. But the milk is very thick, and it's actually really, really nice. I like it a lot, so I always get that. That's my favorite one. I'm gonna have to turn off voice control on this 1X2 because sometimes it does a false STOP. Can't even say it. All right, here we are back. Oh yeah, you can see the light's about to turn. What I like about the lights in this intersection is they have the countdown timer. But you have to be careful because not only do you know when it's going to change, the cars know, and sometimes they will run like crazy to catch the yellow light. If you step off the curb too soon, it could be a problem. All right. Yeah, got a nice, generous 42 seconds on the clock. So before we wrap up this little segment, I want to show you guys something when I get over here. Taiwan's little walking man icon here on these pedestrian lights, the pedestrian traffic lights, they're well known. And I want to show you because here's what happens when it gets down to the last few seconds.